Bye.
We just got to Connor's grandma's house for Thanksgiving. We are here with the campers, so we'll be here for a little bit. Excuse my voice. I'm still a little sick, but I'm getting my voice back. Hope you guys enjoy the little bit of raspiness, but we're not going to show too much while we're here, but we will have a great time. We hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Whatever you did, we hope it was great. And we'll see you guys when we get to some camping.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Living Large Camping. We just finished up some great time with family over the Thanksgiving holiday, so we hope all of you had a happy Thanksgiving as well. And now it's time to get back to camping, so we're gonna go find our spot today. It's gonna be sunny and low 50s, so it should be a perfect day.
We spent majority of the Thanksgiving holiday with Connor's family. We were with his dad, stepmom, grandma, and it was well needed, and we're excited to get back to camping. As you can tell, we're heading out now, but first things first, we have to go fill up propane and get some groceries.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! I will say, Connor and I have talked about this a couple times, but when we first started out full-time, we thought filling propane was going to be the most difficult or hardest to find task to do, but honestly, it's probably been the easiest. I would say the hardest sometimes is finding like potable water. I'm just very impressed that we can find propane basically everywhere these days, and it makes it really easy, especially in the wintertime when we have to fill it up more often because the temperatures are reaching the 20s and we are using it pretty frequently. So if you're ever worried about that when you start getting out into camping, it is not as much of a hassle as you would expect.
So we only have about a 2-hour drive today, but we figured might as well top off the gas since we're here and we're stopped up. And up here in northern Arkansas, it is $2.88 for regular unleaded. Honestly, not too bad. It's about the same in Texas, so gas prices are going down. We've still been getting, on average, at least 10 to 11.5 miles a gallon with our truck and truck camper setup. So very happy with that. And we've got about 350 miles on the tank, but only about 150 to go. So let's go check out the drive. We got all of our groceries for the next 2 nights, so now it's time for us to head to our campground. We're only about 10 minutes away, and we haven't been here before, and check-in says it's at 4 p.m., but I don't think it's gonna be that busy, so we're gonna go in a little early and set up camp.
You good with that, Bark? Bark. Come on. Made it!
Honestly, that was a beautiful drive today. Nice curvy mountain roads up here in northern Arkansas. And now that we've made it to our campsite, it is time for us to clean up a little bit. We were staying in our camper at my grandmother's house, so we kind of have things everywhere since we weren't like really staying in it during the day. So it's just kind of a mess, and in order for us to be comfortable and ready for a great night here, we gotta get this place cleaned. There are so many great parts to living in a truck camper, but one consistent highlight is a campfire after a long day of adventure. Being a small business ourselves, we were thrilled when Starter King, a family-owned fire starter business from Ohio, reached out for us to test their new fire starters. They are made from a premium, low oil content wax that is resistant to water and burns extremely hot, making it the perfect addition to our camping setup. Each 3-inch piece can be broken into 4 ideal sized sections. That way we can use these to start a burning hot fire in any weather conditions. Starter King fire starters are sustainably made from the waste of a food grade wax paper plant, saving approximately 400,000 pounds of waste that would have been landfilled annually. Since they are made from a food grade wax, they are odorless, and there's no oily residue that gets left on your fingers after use. We have been using and loving the Starter King fire starters for the past 2 months, so if you've seen any fires in our videos lately, they were all started from this. And if you're ready to upgrade your campfire game, use our code LIVINGLARGE10 for 10% off your next order. We got the camper cleaned up and we ate a quick lunch inside the camper, but before the sun goes down at about 4:30 or 5 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and walk the whole camp loop, see if there's any cool rigs out here, and just enjoy a little bit of sunshine before it's dark for a while.
Okay, the sun feels amazing. It's been a couple of days since we've seen the sun here. I don't know what it is, probably 50s? Either way, I love it.
Every person that you meet, if someone makes you shiver and sweeps you off your feet, just be strong and find a way to try.
I do think fall has finally come to an end here in Arkansas. Thankfully, we were able to get the last 2 weeks of it. There were still some pretty colors and nice leaves on the trees when we were at my dad's property, and then whenever we were here the last week for Thanksgiving. It's been very nice, and I'm glad that we got to come up here. It is one of our favorite states. It's just lots to offer, very pretty and very outdoorsy.
Listen to the voices in the deepest parts inside. Down along the...
Okay, those aren't bad bathrooms. It's super nice that they offer showers in them, so it's individual. You just have your own space. Pretty clean. They've got everything you need. I approve the bathrooms.
You never wonder why. Just be strong.
One thing's for sure, this cold weather makes me really excited for a nice soup tonight. That's what we're having.
We found a white bean soup, I think. It's with like coconut milk, white beans. Yeah, I don't know. We'll tell you the recipe later, but either way, it's gonna be really good.
In our soup tonight, we are going to put shredded chicken, and they didn't have any pre-cooked shredded chicken at the store. We usually would have bought that if we want a more lazy meal. So we got some chicken breasts here, and we're going to boil them in water. That way they're easy to shred, and then we'll start on all of the ingredients in our soup. And so now it's time to get the rest of the soup going. So we're going to dump out the boiling water, and then we'll start adding all the soup ingredients, which I don't really know what they are, so
let me tell ya. Okay, let's pull up the recipe. Chicken that we're adding in there. Great northern beans, coconut milk, chicken broth, a cup of salsa, nutritional yeast, they said for cheesy flavoring. We are also adding in broccoli and I think some spinach just to put some vegetables in it. It's our first time making the soup, so hopefully it turns out well. The good thing about this recipe is it only takes 20 minutes to simmer and then it's ready. So if you're looking for an easy, quick meal, this might be it. Tasty? We don't know yet.
Definitely a quick soup to throw together, especially if you already have pre-cooked shredded chicken. I don't know, I think the recipe called it a chili, but it only has beans in it, so I don't know what that entails. We're gonna sit here, enjoy this nice warm meal, and probably just run the heater all night.
Bon appetit.
It's super hot, so
Okay, good to know. Beans hold heat.
like super hot.
Do you see what I deal with?
Not that bad. Were you, Marky?
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down. Always on the run, I didn't want to slow down. But baby, then you came around.
Good morning, guys. It is beautiful outside today. We just put on some sunscreen and it's time for a walk. Woo! Ready to go for a walk? Come on. We didn't film too much this morning because we were just hanging out, relaxing with our coffee. Connor was doing some editing for the next YouTube video. And honestly, it just feels nice to be in our own space. We've been with family for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. So just to be in our own home feels really nice, just relaxing, and everyone needs their own space every now and then, you know?
I know that it gets tough sometimes. The sun will shine on you wherever you go, wherever you go. And when it gets dark, stay strong. You're never alone. You're never alone. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah.
Beachfront camping.
Now I cannot picture my life being without you. You're the center of my life.
That one was good.
We can't predict the future. Baby, I won't lose you. You know that I will stick around. Yeah, I will stick around. No, I won't let you down. I promise you that I'll hold on. I know that it gets tough sometimes, so I need to remind you of
We got the camper unplugged from shore power. We do use a 20 amp cord, even though it is a 30 amp cord on the truck camper. But since we don't have anything that draws more than 20 amps, so we always use that cord because it's thinner and easier to roll up. And the cord that's 30 amp on the truck camper is really thick and hard to get back in its place. So really just a convenience factor there. Now we're gonna get the rest of the camper set up and then it's moving day.
wherever you go, wherever you go. And when it gets dark, stay strong. You're never alone. You're never alone. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah. The sun will shine. The sun will shine.
We hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us for our post-Thanksgiving camping trip here outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. It's been beautiful weather and it's just nice to enjoy these final days of fall.
This spot is beautiful. Of course, Connor found it and I didn't know anything about it, but I honestly would come back to this and stay for a while because it is super nice. The bathrooms are extremely clean and it's pretty quiet here.
Once again, we want to give a huge thank you to our friends over at Starter King Fire Starters for partnering with us and sponsoring today's video. We really do think they are a great product, and being a small family-owned business is a huge win for us. We've had lots of brand opportunities, but we've been very selective with them because we only want to use brands that we know and trust. That way, whenever we're giving them to you, it's a true and honest feedback. Hopefully you appreciate that. Go check them out in the link in the description below, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching, guys.